These are possibly cougar tracks. Size looks right. I mean, they're old, but the fact that they're in a line, so likely cougar. There's a lot of them here where we are. So basically we're being stalked by big mean cougars right now. Yeah, this is exciting. It's deadly fishing.
Yeah, that's a big brown trout.
Okay, we're going out, hopefully to catch some fish. So just one of the things that we're going to do on some of our videos a little bit better is show you the gear and kind of what we're doing to set it up. So what I've got here, I've got my Simms boat bag. And this, if you watched one of the other videos, we did a little thing on this, but this is kind of what I use as a transportation device. Right now it's in still water mode. So if I take this out and this out, and I put this one in that says river, because we're going to fish a river, then it's now in river mode. The other thing that I'm going to do is with the CNF design box system, I'm going to bring some of the empties. And once I get to the river and kind of figure out what's going on, we'll start to put bugs in the empties from the main river box. And the river box right now is set up kind of in winter mode. So I've got midges, betas, some jig streamers, a lot of Euro nymphs, and a few different dry flies as well. But everything else in here is pretty standard. Because we're going to be hiking and walking, I've got my fish pond pack. And this is what will go on my body with my fancy new chest pack box from Fully Mill. If you've wanted those CNF ones, which are unobtainium right now, this Fully Mill one is the bomb diggity. It's, same concept, sits right on top of your pack, or you can put it wherever you want. Magnetic enclosure, sticks on there pretty good. So I'll use this, and this is where I will transfer the things I need from my boat bag, depending on what I do, put it into the chest pack, get that on, and then we're off. As far as gear, I'll always have my camera gear. Most of you are not interested in that, but we're taking a really long lens in case you see any cool cougars for Brig. We've got to get some pictures of cougars for him. And just a 70 to 200 that's good all around, can take macro and do whatever else. And then on the reels, so we're going to take basically just one rod. It's going to be an Orvis Helios, the new one, 10-foot 3. And so for that, I'm going to take 2 reels. So I've got my ESN, which is just my standard Euro reel. I'll probably start out throwing jig streamers. And then I need a 3-weight. So we'll pair that with an Orvis. Now this is a 3-weight, technically lighter, technically something you wouldn't Euro nymph with. But the reason I'll bring this is because we might get in some dry fly action. So if I do need to, I can still use my Euro rod, but I can use this, just swap the reel out. Now I can do regular floating line stuff, dry dropper, indicator, whatever I want with this reel instead of the Euro reel, which is not made for that. So we'll get this all packed up and hit the road. All right, so once we get to the river, I do this before or when I get there, most likely, so I can see what's going on. It's obviously dead of winter here, not a lot going on, but so I'm going to take my jig streamer leaf out, and then we'll just throw this in one of the blank boxes. Okay, now I'm looking at some other stuff I might fish with today. Likely going to be a fairly strong euro nymphing day, so I'll just grab one of the larger size leaves for euro nymphs, stick it in there. Now that box is good to go. I've got my a little bit of smaller kind of midge box, and I'll probably throw that guy in there with this, and this is again just more kind of general nymphs. And now we've got our boxes set up. Okay, I've got my boots for a little something different we're doing today. The snow's a little deeper, and in order to get to a lot of places in where we're gonna fish, we need these bad boys. They are called ice skates, speed skates to be, oh wait, snowshoes. Okay, Spence, come and check this out. I'm not 100% sure, but like Sex Panther, 60% of the time, it works all the time. These are possibly cougar tracks. Size looks right. I mean, they're old, but the fact that they're in a line, that's how cougar will walk. And you can kind of see a paw there. They're not deer, they're too big. Certainly not human, because most people don't walk like that. So likely cougar. There's a lot of them here where we are. So basically we're being stalked by big mean cougars right now. Yeah, this is exciting. It's deadly fishing.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's the one.
Nice fish. Holy crap. He just inhaled that thing. Jig streamer, baby.
Oh my
Dang,
gosh,
look
dude.
at the color on that. Just a little cutthroat, no big deal. Probably one of the best cutthroat I've caught in the winter. Dang. All right, goodbye, little buddy.
Nice. Healthy fish. Rainbow. Dude, that's a
Crazy. All right, we are snowshoeing into cougar country for these guys. Middle of winter, little jig streamer. Cougar country. I said cougar country. Oh yeah, look at that guy. Go. All right, today I am using the new Helios 3-weight 10-foot Euro rod. It's winter time, so great time for jig streamer. Not a great time for walking around wherever you want, so a little harder to get to this spot. Anywho, the fish are potted up deeper, and we should be able to catch some more rainbows, maybe a few cutthroats, but not bad for dead of the winter. And also, if you did not see it, this is one of my favorite new gadgets. So it is a net holster, boom, locked in place, magnetic and mechanical. We'll have a link, we'll go over this at the end so you kind of know what it is, but it's sweet. To get it out, I just click that button, pops right out. I also have my net retractor on there so it doesn't go anywhere. That easy. Get her done.
Oh, he flashed at it.
You saw him?
Right below me.
Well, let's go for 2 in a row. Okay. That didn't take long. Spence decided to go dry dropper because it's the dead of the winter and chubby Chernobyls, why not? Oh yeah. That did not take long. What do we got? A shark? Oh, brown.
And he took the Frenchie.
No way. Why would a fish eat a Frenchie? It's good.
There we go.
All right, what do we got going on here? Dude, that is an old school rod.
H2.
Ew. It's 2.
So I've got the Frenchie here. Kind of a bigger one.
And you're adjusting your depth from the dropper down, you know, to where the fish are, right?
Yep. I had to go a little bit deeper. I wasn't getting anything, so I had to just.
And there's the dry, which is a chubby Chernobyl, very bright.
Easy
And yeah, just throwing in winter water's a little deeper, slower fish holding areas, but it's money. Jig streamer, dry dropper, it's all good. We're not throwing midges.
That's right.
It's all good. First cast with this rig is totally illegal in competition. For me, it's perfectly fine. Oh, he's a little cutthroat. Got him on a little holographic Frenchie. So I'm gonna let this fish go and I'll tell you what the rig is, because this thing should not be allowed, but I disgraced the fish. Oh no, here we go. All right. Goodbye, little guy. Swim away. All right. Now I'm not kidding. This is not a competition legal rig. So what's happening is this is a deep hole. Has a lot of fish in it. This time of year, the fish are not going to be spread out in riffles and shallower runs. It's more slow water. So deep hole, good number of fish in there. I started off with kind of a regular, probably a 4mm bead jig streamer. Got a couple there. I went with the a little heavier, and then I'm thinking, well, they're probably feeding. There's lots of midges out, but nothing coming up necessarily. So what I did is I tied on one of my super not competition legal jig streamers, which has a 4.0 and a 4.5 maybe tungsten bead. So this sucker is heavy. Again, can't use that in a competition. And then what I did is on point, I have a little holographic Frenchie. And so my idea is that I needed it to get down further, but in a Euro rig, you got to kind of use the flies as weight. So that, the cheater fly, we'll call it, is the top dropper. The bottom dropper, or the point fly, sorry, is just, you know, you could use any small, it doesn't even have to have a bead really, because this thing's gonna get it down. But the first cast on that, I got it in an area I'd seen some swipes, and he immediately came out and just nailed the little holographic Frenchie. So anyway, sometimes you gotta cheat to win. Boom.
There's a rock in front of me. Ooh, brownie.
All right, another one on the holographic Frenchie. Same setup. Can't complain, Mr. Brown Trout. Now it's Spencer's turn. Oh yeah, just one more cast.
The famous one more cast. And we got another, oh, brown.
Brown, wow, we've hit for the cycle a couple times now.
Let's get this fly out.
What'd he eat?
He ate the Frenchie.
Frenchie. Oh, those things don't work.
Don't tell Lance. Let's see if I can get that.
Yeah, so basically, before this, you were tossing same flies, but without a split shot, because you're down from the dry. So it wasn't that you were not getting deep enough, it's you weren't deep enough long enough.
That's exactly right. So that extra split shot helped. We got the brownie.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah.
Okay, last cast.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Ooh, that's a pretty fish. Okay, nice little cutthroat.
Goodbye, buddy.
Okay, so what I was doing, I'm fishing 2 nibs. They're pretty heavy, but this pool's so deep, I wasn't getting down deep enough. So what I did is I put a split shot on, and that's all it took. First cast, fish on.
Depth. Dial it in. Well, before too long, we probably better think about hiking out of here.
Yeah, we got a long hike ahead of us
and a long
longer drive.
Yay!